Hey everyone, welcome back. Bigelow Reviews here. I have another review for you, and that is Electrophonic Chronic by The Arcs. If you don't know who The Arcs are, that's okay. The Arcs is Dan Auerbach's side project when he's not doing things with the Black Keys. If you don't know the name Dan Auerbach, he is a Ohio rock god. Like I said, he was in the Black Keys, which is a fantastic group, awesome like blues rock band. He's probably one of the last few like real rock stars out there. He's an amazing producer, has a great record label, great music. They keep cranking out like some new retro style music. I believe Yola is signed to his record label. Truly amazing, awesome guy, Akron's best. And, shout out to him and props to him for killing it. But this is the Arcs' second studio album with Yours Dreamily that came out in 2015. So needless to say, it's been a while since they've actually released a record and a new album. This being the second record ever for the Arcs. They've had a few EPs here and there, but this definitely being like their first time releasing something in a long time. The main reason why the Arcs haven't really released any music in a long time, haven't made an album in a while, is mainly because of the passing of the group's drummer Richard Swift. He passed away like 2018-ish, and funny enough, they had a lot of these songs for this record pretty much recorded in 2018, but they're just kind of sitting on them and never released them. Why did they wait this long? Who knows, but I'm glad they kind of eventually came out because there's some really good songs on this record. But it's really nice, you know, when you lose a friend, sometimes it's great to like just, you know, acknowledge their passing and give them this a little like tip of the hat type thing. So on the album cover, if you look, there's a little like there's a little lighter on there, and it has his name on it on the cover, which is pretty cool. You know, the making sure the flame's never going out type of a thing. But if you're not accustomed to the Arc sound and just Dan Auerbach's type of music, he is very much a rock and roll type guy. This record is like a hippy dippy indie psych rock record. The first track here on the record, we have a song "Keep on Dreamin'," which is one of my favorite songs on this record. It's a fantastic and just great intro track, just showing the wide varieties of styles and musical abilities of the group. The drumming on this one is actually done by Swift as well. A lot of these songs, like I said, were recorded before his passing. So he's on like, I think he's on about 7 of the songs on this record. But on here, just being able to change up the patterns of how he's drumming to really like straight on the nose and then kind of like start swinging it in part of the beat where it kind of like loosens up. It's very nice. It's well done. The synths on here as well are pretty fantastic. I love the guitars, and Auerbach's voice is great too, how he hits his falsettos in the song. Super nice. The guitars on here are great. Consistently throughout this entire album, there's a lot of fuzzed out guitars, and Auerbach never misses on a guitar lick ever. The second song on here, you have the track Eyes, which is probably my least favorite song off this record. I just don't like the repetitive eyes. Over and over again, kind of throughout the song, just kind of gets to me. But yeah, the chorus on here feels a little lazy, just doesn't do much for me on this. Following that one up, we have Heaven is a Place. Just a beautiful, sexy song about just like what happens when we die. But the song just sucks you in, man. The way this like the instrumentals and everything are just really just gravitates you and pulls you in. Sometimes the guitar can be a little hot on this thing. Like I said, it's also fuzzed the hell out. But I really like the lyrics talking about like what heaven is like. So they're saying that heaven is where all the lovers go, everything you have is multiplied, and then you're rolling through the clouds in a dove white Cadillac. Like, that just sounds fantastic. Who doesn't want to sit in a Cadillac and just cruise through the clouds? That just sounds like a dream. Then you have the song California Interlude and then River. It reminds me of like a big time harmonica and like violin era of Bob Dylan. It's not quite Desire, like that album. There's something around there, but it very much reminds me of something Bob Dylan would do. California Interlude in itself, if it was a little bit longer and had some lyrics, I think has a really good chance of being a great song as well. I love this for an interlude. I wish there was more to it, but River does capitalize off of it and kind of shares the same stylistic thing. Good thing since it follows directly after the interlude. Yeah, but it definitely has like an ISIS and One More Coffee for the Road type vibe on this one for sure. The bass on the song River does sound like it could cause an earthquake. That thing is rocking, man. It almost sounds like an 808, just the way it just like rumbles real low. It's like, at the same time, it's set back so far in the mix that it doesn't really take away much from anything else. Like, it could get buried at the same time, but its presence is there for sure. The song Sunshine has like a hip-hop feel to it. It sounds like it could have been sampled from somewhere and used into something, but it's not. I do like this one a lot too. It's a very happy-go-lucky type track. But the very end of the song, it's so funny. They have these la-la-las, and it sounds like the Minions. Like, I'm not even joking. It sounds like the Minions. It kind of took me out of it the first time listening to the song. I was like, this is the Minions. The longer the la-la-las go, they have like a counter melody going on with the guitars. It sounds great. They do a good job building that up and making a nice crescendo of a finale. Next up, we have A Man Will Do Wrong, talking about how once a guy finds someone he loves, he's willing to do anything that he can to keep that love going and keeping all the bad things out of the way, making sacrifices, cutting people out. It's a pretty good song. I can understand. I mean, Dan Auerbach, like I said, he has blues roots, so being able to write a song like this, you know, it's not a surprise that he can write a great blues style song like this. It's very much in his wheelhouse. But it does just have a classic blues feel and just style to it. Not a surprise. And then the very last song on here, this is a very quick record. It's nothing too complex. We have Only One For Me. It's a heartbreaking song about how he just knows that he has all these glimpses and dreams of having a family, taking the kids to school and all that, but really, realistically, deep down, he knows he's the only one for himself and can't really see himself dating anybody. And again, just classic blues lyrics, classic blues stuff going on this one. But I really like this record. It's fantastic. It's probably one of my favorite records I've listened to this year, all the way through. I think every song really holds up. I like it a lot. Dan Auerbach, you gotta love him. Akron, you gotta love it. So yeah, I really like this record. I'm feeling about an 83 on this record. But what do you think? Put your scores down in the comment section below. And then make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video with all your besties. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Biggie out.